Hello, welcome. Now that the Minecraft music is over, so in preparation for 1.17, which drops next week, woot woot, um, I'm trying to get the server revitalized. Vamcraft, that is. Now, Vamcraft is my personal server, and well, also my family server, my friend server, whatever. And it's lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Good old grand old time. But yeah, not too many people play it. And I like playing with friends, so you know, applications are open. Hit me up in the DMs. Um, yeah. Anyhow, right. Applications are open. Hit me up in the DMs. Segue into what we're actually going to do today. So there are two things that I'm hoping to get done today. Number one is build a dam, hence the title. Number two is a little less intuitive. Number two is to build a road, because, roads are good. But right now, we have to wait for this stone to finish smelting. And that's going to be a while. So, in the meantime, I guess... I went to the wrong place. In the meantime... No, I was at the right place the first time. In the meantime, we have to find something else to do. Where's all the lava? Here it is. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need 2 more buckets to finish smelting all of that. Yeah, well, now we can smelt it all. Melt the whole lot. Do 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 do. Sure. Okay, good, it's working. Um, there's a thing I was looking for. What was the thing that I was looking for? Well, I've already forgotten, so I guess we'll go ahead and trade with our villagers. Then we'll take a little snooze to just, make sure he refreshes his trades soonish here. Oh, right, that's what we were gonna do. But first we have to sleep. I'm so absent-minded when it comes to this game sometimes. Oh, we're gonna need a bucket before we do that. Minecraft music really is quite excellent, isn't it? What's not to love, you know? Oh, I didn't leave a cauldron up here. I really need to start doing that, because it's very handy to have a cauldron beside an infinite water source. Especially when, you know, you have all these ominous banners and they're disgusting garbage. I mean, they're not actually disgusting garbage, they're quite cool, but they're not useful. Cauldrons, cauldrons. I think I have some upstairs, actually. One of these days we're going to need to go through and simplify the base a little bit. Here we go, there's a cauldron. My cauldron. I mean, it is my cauldron, hence why it's in my base. So, yeah, this is actually a fairly well-developed server. I mean, it has been online for better part of 10 years. Not sure if it's actually hit the 10-year mark yet. I don't think it has, because Minecraft barely has itself, and well, the server's definitely younger than Minecraft. I wish there was an easier way of doing this, but I don't think there is, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. There we go, now we got a bunch of blank white banners, which is more helpful. Because then what you do is you go over here, and yes, they are all named Ominous Banner, but then what we do is we go over into this bin, we grab our Imperial Standard, boom, now we have 7 more than we did before, and that's just the way I like it. Let's check on that stone, shall we? Still going strong, yup. Still plenty of stone. Might have to restock. Should go all the way down this time, because the plan is to fetch the stone that we got. Get out of here. I really need to light this area up at one of these points. How's the stone coming? Still have tons of the stuff. Oh, but we're on the second lava bucket. Although I do think we should probably grab a little extra stone. I do have some at a different area that I've been working at lately. So we'll just pick up some of that, a few more stacks. Then should be good to go, you know? Oh yeah, if you have questions about anything, feel free to let me know. Because, yeah, there is rather a lot going on in parts of this. That's why we have an entire wiki dedicated to it. As you can see. There we go. That's the correct direction. There, now the inventory is neatly organized. Ah, perfect. Not quite perfect, I suppose, but more than good enough. That'll do us quite all right. These guys trading again. There we go. Nice and easy. We'll come back in a few minutes once he's refreshed his trade again. I really need to put them into actual houses at some point here. Sure, we'll just chuck it all in there. And you know what? Sure, let's cook up an entire another bucket. Oh, and they're still most of the way full. We might be here a while. I suppose we should probably grab a shulker box. Or two. Sure, why not? Cost hardly anything to carry two on me. We really are going to be waiting a while. Oh boy. Well, I suppose we may as well check on some of the other farms. Because I think the road is just out of range. Oh, maybe not. We can see. So right now we have 9 stacks. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 and 48 about. So we got about 15 stacks. So if we go fly over there, we'll see how many when we come back. Because if it's still loaded at that distance, then we should be good. We can at least do some of it. But if it's pretty much the same, then we'll just wait here for a bit. In fact, let's actually go over to one of my other buildings over here. Another incomplete project. Incomplete? Yeah. Because it's, yep, full of eggs again. Oh, hey there. Oh, ow. Get out of here. We got enough pumpkins. How's the sugarcane looking? Sugarcane is in short supply. Sugarcane really is the choke point of this whole operation, I suppose. It's not producing enough sugar. That's okay, though. Oh wait, I missed my... Oh yeah, so we need to wait around here for a bit. Just kind of chill. Back off. I will throw eggs at you. That's right, get egged. Few extra swamp chickens never hurt nobody, right? Okay, that should be enough time to really see how things are doing. Because yeah, maybe we'll just end up working on the road while we wait. That should have been enough time if it were loaded to get through an entire stack. That's not too far off from what I would expect. So maybe it is loaded over there. I guess we we can work on part of it and then see. Yeah, that'll work. Sure. The one thing with that is I need to check what protocol is. Because I have a permit to use creative mode on the road. Just not sure what exactly it is. Okay. There we go. Permit correctly used. So we'll just pop over there, where we can make full use of that permit. Just chuck everything of ours in here for now. Ah, thank you, Evac. Hey, how's it going? Not much, not much. Just, making a road. Let's check how we've built roads in the past, because gotta make our roads consistent, you know? Okay, so we've got cobble. And how are things with you, you know? Hope everything's well. Some of that. Oh, and don't forget gravel, of course. Gotta have gravel. Okay, I think that's everything we need. No, nice. My branding graphics. Okay. Sure. Right now I do most of my own graphics work, so sure. Oh wait, we don't actually need those to be stairs. Uh Same as this. And then of course the 4 numbers you will need. Do 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 do. There's whisper. Okay, no, that's not functioning. Let's try it again. There we go. Sent that off to you. Did not mean to put that there. Should have kept the All right. I'll have to get to that later, but yes, thank you. Okay, so it's been so long since I built these. Thank you. So I think it's just a matter of peppering around a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's going to need to be slabs. I think it's fine if that's a solid block, but the ones next to it are going to have to be slabs. Yes. Oh wait, no, these should be stairs. That's a slab. Or a stair. Yep, stair. That should be full block. Stair, 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 stair. Here's where our bridge will begin. I think we'll do the bridge later. And here's where we have the elevated walkway. So, yeah, I suppose next up we'll pepper in a few of these. That should probably be slabbed as well. And then stairs. Oop. There we go. Oh no, those should be slabs. Slabs. And then sure, yeah, let's throw in some cobble. Oh, let's actually do andesite first. Hmm. slabs. And then sprinkle in just a wee little bit of cobblestone. Any stairs that haven't been done yet are going to be cobble stairs. Ooh. Oh no, that should be a slab. Sprinkle in just a little more cobble. And then last but not least, gravel. Just a dusting of gravel, really. Looks like we forgot to put some cobble and andesite here. There we go. Already that's looking pretty dandy, you know? So let's just go ahead and swap these out for slab variants. I believe I can find this direction. Those are the stairs. Oh, do I always just use stairs? Now that is mightily convenient. Is that how we've done it on the previous roads as well? So those are definitely stairs. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Stairs all the way down, baby. Cool, 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 cool. So let's actually make this that way. Yup, I like that. And this is our first stair. Skip over the bridge. Skip back over the bridge. We need one more block here. Sure, and gravel. Oh, we already have a high concentration of gravel there. How about just, yeah, another brick will do. And this one, oh, let's make it a cobble stair. Sure, why not? This one's definitely an andesite. there we go. That's the first segment done. Let's check on how our stone is cooking. Oh good, we're on the last bucket. So it is definitely, pardon me, it is definitely cooking. We're still within range. So we are going to need a bridge here relatively soon, but I think that can wait. Let's actually do the raised boardwalk for now. So the swamp has oak, so I think let's just use oak, and then we'll sort of use spruce and dark oak for emphasis. Slab, yes, and stair. So first thing, we just want to replace all of these little markers with the planks. How does that look? I'm not sold. We might have to try something with a railing at some point. Oh yeah, right, and we were gonna emphasize with spruce and dark oak. There we go. It just makes it look a little more waterlogged, I suppose, in key areas. Because it is, after all, meant to be in the middle of a swamp, so kind of makes sense that it would be a little... Some of it would look a little wet, you know? That is quite the pit. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Still not sold on this. I think that's a decent bend to it. That's good, that's good. And then we basically want to undo that bend right here. that's not quite correct. Looks better, question mark? There we go, that's more like it. That's more like it. No, that doesn't look completely horrible. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not looking completely horrible is always a plus. Pretty major plus in my books. There we go, there we go. It's more like it. Yeah, and looking at this now, we definitely need some kind of railing. We need some kind of border of some kind. I mean, the boardwalks like this they always have something, right? Even if we just do this. Yeah, I think I like where this is going. I think. Because boardwalks like this often have just a wee little something, you know? I think the slabs on the bottom are making it look just a little bit too thick. So let's see if this helps. And I think we might need an extra... I think if we just move these supports out, that'll help. It'll help make it look less like it's levitating. I don't know, does that look good? It looks good enough for now, I suppose. We can always come back and change it. A little shallow in here. And I think in here as well. I do think that's made a fairly big difference. That looks much better already. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we still need something just a little higher up, though. Oh, maybe we can use, in this panel. Yeah, let's just go with oak. Good old oak. Can't go wrong with oak. Oh. But here. There we go. Or I think actually this way makes more sense. Yeah. Bit of a problem here. Bit of a conundrum. Here we go. How does that look? Not too bad, not too bad. It's not completely beautiful, but it's not completely ugly either, so... Ah, yes, we have run into a problem here. We have two different musics playing. That is suboptimal. Oh, it sounds like one of them is fading out. There we go. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I think this can work. Yeah, this feels like something... This feels like a boardwalk, a proper boardwalk. Yeah. It's got the correct feel, decent shape. No, I like it, I like it. Now we'll have to just do that bridge at some point, and voila, good to go. This whole segment will be done. Aside from lighting, of course, but I never do the lighting. What? we have another boardwalk. And then we have this little bit. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's very good. Go, and then the andesite, of course. Cobblestone. And polish it off with just a touch of gravel. There we go, looking good, looking good. And the last thing we'll need, aside from the bridges, of course, for this stretch... Oh, hello, Mr. Slime. I'm actually surprised that you spawned over there. Anyhow, we are going to need one more boardwalk. Second? Yes? Sorry?
Okay. Also, we are going to use it for an mission, so you can use your Disney Plus.
Oh.
If you want.
Okay. Okay.
I'll send you like the.
It's fine. There we go, that's that side. And that side. Where's the music when you need it? This is gonna be a super fun corner. Super fun. Just the absolute most fun. We somehow have to get it down. Go. That ought to help. And now just land that sucker. Definitely need to change the color on those ones, I think. That one can stay dry though. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we should just sprinkle in a little spruce throughout, you know? Just kind of sparsely, but, you know, here and there, just to keep things a little spicy. After all, it's a bit of a rickety old boardwalk, you know? Yeah, that'll do. Little bit janky, but yeah, it gets the job done. Although we do need to do the underside of this mess. There we go. Cool, and then bridge. And then we have the next segment of road, and I believe this is the final stretch, and no more boardwalk through this. Yes, that is correct. There we go, and that'll be the road done, so nearly done here. And then we can move on to the dam, the titular project. I suppose we'll have to do the bridges at some point as well, but that's okay. That's all right. I mean, bridges, smidges, right? Nice and easy. Good old bridges. Let's spruce up this thing a little bit too. Oi, there we go. This direction. Let's not listen to creative music here. How about... Ooh, we got Nether. Dragon. What's the dragon music? I'm not hearing anything. I mean, it doesn't mean that there's nothing to hear, but... I think maybe just in here, yeah? No, I actually don't like that. Does that help? Okay, so dragon music is a bust. End music, menu music, underwater music. Nothing there. Rate a stop sound. Ah. There we go. There we go. That looks sufficiently dingy. Yeah. Actually, I think I want to make one of the lower ones. There we go. Beautiful. Magnifico. Okay. Let's check on that stone. Time to check some stone. Where did the stone go? Here we go. Ah, so it's stopped. How much stone is left over? A fair amount yet. Ah. That was strange. I'll just add a little more fuel there. I started heading the wrong direction. Why is there a random pumpkin? Who knows? It's very strange indeed. Okay, so while that's smelting, oh, may as well make sure that we've got our the rest of our road in place. We will need some kind of sidewall there, I think, just to pretty it up a bit. Should you get out of the way, please? Please, Mr. Zombie. I need you to go. Go away. Get out of here. You too, out. We have our smooth stone, of course. Let's fix that.
Mhm.
That was not what I intended to do. Very well. What is this question? Jaj is not so much a question as much as it is a statement. What of? I'm not entirely sure. No. No. I'm afraid I am not female. Unfortunately, I do not have cats. I am a cat person, but yeah. My cousin has been allergic to cats for a very long time, so I have never been able to have cats. Unfortunately. Also, many other members of my family should have cats. Or are allergic to cats as well, unfortunately. Do you mean the film Cats? I see, I see. That would make things difficult. So you're saying that I should have cats because of course cats are delightful. Well, there's the road. No, thank you. Appreciate it. Glad my answer was satisfactory. Suppose the last thing to do is just quickly update the maps. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, and map update time. Okay, apparently we have to get a little bit closer. There we go, that's that map updated. Which means we will need both of those, I believe. There we are. And we don't have the bridge yet. There we go, that's nicely loaded. I believe then we have to check the other end. Oh, for this direction. And yes. Oh, no, I actually don't want the birch. There we go. Maps updated. Voila! There we go. Now we have a road. It's not quite complete, but we just need the bridges. And I think it's high time that we get to those dams. We'll come back to the bridges later. Oh, right, my things. I need my personal effects. Then we can continue. Here we go. Survival. And collect our bin. Oh, should have grabbed the things out of the bin first. Boop, 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 ba-doop. And then we have to painstakingly order everything. Swap those two around naturally. Time to build a dam. Actually, 2 dams. But first we need to collect some materials. Materials are, of course, necessary for every project. And hydrological structures are no different. Okay, so we should have... Oh, stone is still going strong. Yeah, it'll be... We can at least get started, and then we can come back and see where things are at. Incorrect. Direction. Here we go. Okay, so it should be... Oh, there's some. Lots of eggs. 3, 4, round about there, yep. Slam those in there. Okay. So where is that smooth stone going? There we go. Just a little bit more, I guess. Okay. Very cool, very cool. Oh, and we are going to need some buckets, so it's very convenient that I'm smelting most of this with the lava. Okay. So that should be enough to get us started. Hopefully. So let's take a look at this hydroelectric project. Minus the electric, because, you know, redstone doesn't have the necessity for alternating current factories, facilities. It should be right around here. Ah, there we are. There's our temporary terrible structure. Look at how garbage this is. Garbage. Awful. Just terrible. Disgusting. Okay, so the first thing we, of course, need to do is just give ourselves a nice little outline. So most dams are either concave or convex, and I probably gestured incorrectly with that. I suppose it doesn't ultimately matter. I think it makes more sense to make this one concave. least I think it's concave. So I think we should do the top outline and then do our bottom outline. I think we'll save this for our outlet. Let's actually... Yeah. Okay, I fell off. Where did you go? Hello. Very strange. Oh, there you are. That's right. Get wrecked. Get out of here, skeleton. And it seems the music has run out again. That is a problem. Let's fix it. Just do that for now. So if we say that is where this one would be, and these two go here, then we have 3. Let's actually make this 5 and then 2 2s. I should have brought my sponges. Now we'll have to get them later. Actually, I think my dad has an ender chest at his base, which is just over here, basically. Three fast, 5 you, Skelly boy. You can't catch me. I think somewhere around here there's an ender chest, and I think in my ender chest I have my, how do you say, my sponges. Not 100% on that, but I think that's the case. Okay, no ender chest. Good to know, good to know. That was awkward. Ender chest, question mark? I'm not seeing any ender chests here. Okay, maybe there's one in his town. Or in the main part of the fortress? Not sure. Ender chest? Question mark? No. Okay. So no ender chest. Good to know. Good to know. At least around here. Hopefully there's one in the town somewhere. At this rate, it would probably be faster just to go to my base to use that ender chest, but I'm still hopeful. Ender chest? No. Ender chest? Oh, lag. No. I know there's not one in here, because that's my building, but it's completely empty, so... Not seeing any ender chests here. Joy. Ender chest. No. There is a severe lack of ender chests here. Ender chest. Not in here. Why does my face look kind of like a horse? Probably my chin. Nice and pointy, that one. Perhaps something to do with my luscious locks as well. A little bit of ripple in them just to make it look ever so much closer to a mane. Still not seeing ender chests, though. Nope. No ender chests. Why am I not surprised? For a second I got excited because I thought there was a basement. Okay, there's one more building to check in, but... male. Long hair, but male. I've been growing my hair out for the past 2 years, but yeah. Definitely male. I realize that this sweater is not doing me any favors, because it's much larger than normal. Here. Take it off, and I suppose it is rather warm. That should help somewhat. Or perhaps not, because... You know, maybe somewhat narrow-shouldered for a male, somewhat broad-shouldered for a female, so... Ender chest. The quest for the chest continues. No. Oh wait, the last building is over here. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Ender chest. Ender chest. No. Unsurprisingly. So we do have to go all the way back to base. Ouch. Sweet berries. Just an absolute thorn in my side. Hello there, Penguin Chad. Sponges. I have need of sponges. Well, there's 4. Close enough, I guess. And these are almost done, so that's good. This direction. I suppose I should ask you a question. Do you normally start conversations by asking about people's appearances? Because that seems a strange thing to, strange way to start off. Maybe that's just me, though. Oh, hello there. Yeah, take that. Once again, I have gone the incorrect direction. Not this time. This time we go most correctly. Most correctly indeed. Oh yeah, if you have any questions about any strange looking structures that you see, do let me know. Because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in these parts, and most of it is interesting. That should give us, a good concave shape, hopefully. So that will necessarily have to be that shape. There we go. So now that we have that, I suppose we better get started on this shape here. And we're looking for concave, so... So let's actually get rid of some of this temporary structure. Ideally, really, as much as we basically can. Ah. Almost wonder if I should just move that one back. Just the one block in the very center. I'm not sure if that'll look good. So let's find out together. Probably should have left it until I was ready to take it away. Oh, but we are going to want it to be a little bit higher, so... Yeah, that's not so bad. Figure out the rest of the heights a little bit later. Do I want it to curve in that dramatically to start? I don't think so, actually. Let's give it a little more space. Oi. Ah! Not sure about that one just yet. We'll have to see when we get there, I think. Hello there, witch. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife, and I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore. Good movie, good movie. Hello there. Get soaked. Wait. Stop that. Not allowed. Probably shouldn't be doing this at night for optimal results. I did that incorrectly. There we go, that's a little better. be moved one back. Wait. There we go. What's the shape on this? Okay, and then 1, 2. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Here we go. That's more like it. And should that one be one higher? Yes, yes it should. That's, oh, there we go. And that should be symmetrical now. Yes. Looks reasonably concave. Oh, interesting. So that one is supposed to be one lower. That one's supposed to be one higher. Yes. Wait, there we go. Hello. Thank you. Super, very much appreciated. There we go. But it's supposed to be one further back, I believe. Oh, wait a sec. No, it isn't. Ah, so confusing. Because that's supposed to be there, right. Ugh, forgot. So we're definitely going to need to replace that dirt. Actually, because we should get natural music pretty soon here. Perhaps I should have brought some scaffolding as well. That might have been helpful. No, this is incorrect now. So that is good. This is not. assuming it's the same with this. Yes. Yep. This goes here, means that goes there. There we go. So that dries that up nicely. Which means we can definitely get rid of this front row without causing any problems. And I suppose water problems were inevitable. It is, after all, a dam. It's just nice that, you know, we don't have to worry about the actual pressures that would be suffered under such conditions. Actually okay if both of those are dirt. One, two, one, two. Two, two. And then make this 3. Because we're going for concavity. Hmm. Yep, there we go. Okay. Well, that's a fine looking dam. Yeah. And then of course we just want a mirror on this side. And that's already in the stone. Beautiful. So then we just want to mirror that shape, which is 3, and then 3, and then 3, and then that. And then there. To do that little thing. Do. And this point leads into one of those, which means that we need a point here. And then one above that. Cool. Okay, and then I think one more layer to the top. I think I preferred the sharper curve. I think I just want to show it being a little more anchored in this side. Yeah. Yeah. I like the way that looks, I think. I have noticed a slight problem. There we go, that's better. It almost has the wrong concavity. Like, it should be more like this. So the bottom flanges should almost be sharper. I think it's just too far out for that, though. Well. Oh, what do you have? Not really anything of particular value, unfortunately, except for the black dye, I suppose, but... think here is where we should put the sluice. I think we should have it sort of go, yeah, a little bit further out, and then we can have it suddenly drop. Well, drop fairly rapidly. We don't want it to suddenly drop, but you get the picture, I think. And we have phantoms on the hunt. Super rad. Not at all going to be even remotely detrimental. There we go. Excellent, excellent. What time is it? 11:53. Again? So soon. There we go. It has been taken care of. Oh, I see. This is the problem. It's like, yeah, why isn't it working? Makes sense why it's not working. No, shoot. There we go. Voila. That's more like it. Yeah, yeah. That looks not too bad. We'll have to decorate this up a little bit later, I think. But yeah, that looks not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think this is in the incorrect place. Nice, nice, nice. I think we just pop just a wee little bit just on top here to give this a little more sort of structure, I guess. In line with the, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Cool, 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 cool. So we'll have to design that out channel later. Die. There we go. We'll design that later, I think. Right now I want to get to the other dam, because there is another dam. Oh, actually, we should design the backside. Yes. For now, I think it's fine if we just hollow structure it. Wait, stop that. I only brought so much food with me. Oh, and now I'm out. Hmm. Hmm. I think we just go less convex. Like we still follow a similar curvature, but not quite as much. A bit of a more shallow one. Yeah, it serves you right. Should probably extend this out a little bit as well. Just for emphasis. There we go. Yes, I did make a mistake. That's okay, that's okay. Easy enough to fix. And of course, that one there has to be further back. Then it looks like it's just traced the outline essentially. I think, but is that one in or is it not? I think that one's hidden behind dirt, so we can do whatever we like with it. That's what we like with it. And voila! Dam complete. Now it's been completely dammed. Aha. So let's just go ahead in here. And where are my sponges? There we go. Now this is all nice and empty. Ah. Well, it appears we have a need to exit our dam. And, you know, fix up some sponges. I think the best direction to go is just over here. There should be a, oh wait, I should be able to use the nether to dry the sponges much faster. Where's the nether? I think it's over this way. Hey, good, good. And yourself? Been a while. Working? Fair enough, fair enough. I think his nether portal is up this direction. Is it in the tower, or is it... I know it's definitely somewhere around here. Here we are. Whoa, whoa. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Yes, yes it is. And you haven't seen the half of it. This is a pretty old world, so we've had a lot of chances to build things. Tell you what, I will finish clearing out the inside of this dam, and then we can go on a little tour. No, no. Of course it would get stuck there. Okay, so over there, that was my father's base. Just have some dikes and dams over here. Gotta control the mountain lakes and all that jazz. Well, the artificial mountain lakes, but hey, good enough. Oh, it would be very cool if they froze over. They're not going to, though. Yes, family and friends. So over here, we have the city of Rochdale, or as my friend CJ prefers to call it, Rochdale, because supposedly it's something to do with Old French. And this is his city and also some other people's city. So it's a good little ride. Got a nice flag for the city. Always got to have a nice flag. That's his house over there. Yeah, let's take a look at the maps. The maps sort of help put things in perspective. Here we go. Okay, so Rochdale is right here. We are here, as it were. So there's the massive dams that we were working on. And within this little wall here, that's sort of Rochdale. Some nice houses, little castle-y thing at the bottom. Just a nice little town, you know? And then we'll go back to my dad's city. My father. I don't think I have any buildings in this town. Although I did do the the outer wall. Styled it after the palisades of old. So back over this direction. Back over the dam. And over this little inland sea. This is Moonrise Beach, which is my father's city. Got a nice little wall. The marketplace here. Yes, my dad takes this game very seriously. Of course, his massive corporate factory. Always got to have a massive corporate factory somewhere in there. I need some food. I think there's some food. Ah, yes, there's some sweet berries up there. I'll have to walk slowly until then. Here we go. Sustenance. Okay. Yes, and then this is my building. This one here with the curved roof. That roof took some real finagling to get that interesting curve, but it ended up happening. It's also got a little warehouse, tavern, good old gatehouse. Gotta have a solid gatehouse. Oh, sweet berries are such an inefficient source of food. Oh, very sad. Got a nice old barn as well. Always gotta have a barn. Unless you don't, in which case you don't. And then, of course, he has his unfinished castle. But if we head out over this way... Oh, yes, of course, the river harbor. There's another town out here built by some other friends of mine. Then over here, we have the Black Keep, which is a recent project of mine. It acts as a choke point on several rivers and land masses. So it's not finished yet, but it's quite large. Yes, my dad is extremely dedicated to Minecraft, and who can blame him? Let's be real. So this one is still under construction as well. Just take a little snooze. There we go. And it's quite heavily fortified, this one. Lots of redundancies and contingencies. Nice little gatehouse with plenty of murder holes. Lots of murder holes. Never have too many murder holes in a fortress. Exactly. Some jolly great towers. And at some point I'm planning to make the central keep a little bit larger as well, but it's gonna have to wait for some time. I actually feel like doing it. And over here we have Port Grace, which is the city that me and my cousin have. Well, one of the cities that me and my cousin have. Very quaint, the quiet life, all that. And I think in here, yes, in here we should have maps as well. So you can see there's his fortress and just the start of the town. Can't see the very edge of it. And the fortress would be somewhere down here. And just a nice little ring road around the edge. Very quaint, very quaint. Then I think we should head up north. And this is the town of Verstadje, which is another one of my towns. Still not satisfied with this lighthouse, but we have this sawmill. Pardon me. Sawmill is very quaint, very lovely. Got some nice loading and unloading doors there. Good entrance on the water. And of course the cutting area. Very important that you can saw your wood. Lovely little warehouse with this in the way. Granary. Haven't decided what this building is, so I'll need to get an interior decorator in. Oh yes, and you can see the town here. So there's a sawmill, and this building right here, this massive one outside, is the summer palace for our team, the blue team, the Blue Regency. So we've got our 2 lovely thrones there. Room for both me and my cousin. And if we go over even further north, do a little flyby of the town. It is a very nice town after all. We should be able to make it on Elytra. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Here we have the Guardian Farm. Always gotta have some... a good source of prismarine. And just in time, too, because we need some food. I was hoping we'd have a little more in the way of cooked fish. Suppose we can take some of the rest of this and cook it later. It is... the world, it's... oh, man. At least since 2016, so it's at least 5 years old. I think it's older than that, though. Probably not much older than that. So yeah, 2016. Yeah, 5 years. Seems about right. Must be slightly more than that. It's probably early 2016, so it's probably close to 6 years. Yeah, pretty much. And over this way, there's supposed to be a city here, but it's never been built. And over here we have the Frankelplex. Designed this one for him. And got the other adjacent factory. Oh dear. That is not where I intended on being. And then he has his museum. Ah, you go out soon enough. Here's our spawn area, which is... it's definitely showing its age. It's a little chaotic, that's for sure. Urban planning was not really a thing when we started building things in here. So we have all the different teams and how you can join them over in that little plaza. Little archive over there. An iron farm that hasn't functioned in years. Of course. What fun would a multiplayer server be without, you know, a little factional infighting and politicking? Especially politicking. We're all about the soft power here. So, yep, that's spawn there. And that's the slime farm, which does connect to Rochdale. You can just see just a little bit over there. That's my home base as well. Our parliament right there, as it were. And that's the museum up top. And this road goes to our capital. And this is my brother's city, so let's take a stop over there. And earlier in the stream, we actually just finished that road, except for the bridges, so we'll have to do the bridges probably shortly here. So his city is definitely a little less developed, especially because this was a building that I constructed, the little library here. So something like a quarter of all the buildings in here were done by me. Oh, more than that, because I also did the map area. As you can see, I like to get in on various cities rather early. So this area is actually fairly well abandoned. Well, not abandoned, but just undeveloped. Hasn't been updated in a while either. Not that it's needed to be, because no development. And then over this way. Yes. Here is the capital. My pride and joy. It's still rather sparsely developed, but I think it's fairly impressive considering. We've got some fancy houses. The villa probably could use a revamp. Yes, I think I've made basically all of these buildings. So that one for sure, that one for sure. Not satisfied with it. This one is our marketplace. We paid a pretty penny for the land to construct it. Still doesn't have the lower levels, but it's here. And interior design has never really been my thing, so some of this is probably fairly mediocre. What else have we constructed? I think out here, yes. Oh yes, so this is the central map area. There's a massive map on the inside. It's very cool. Another building that I did. Oh yes, the gatehouse and the tower, also mine. Oh yes, this was the, how do you say? The realty office. The realty office that is consistently underutilized and does not have elevators to the upper floors, I think. Or maybe it does now. I always forget if I added them or not. Oh yes, so the elevators do actually go all the way up to the top now. Which is something. Still extremely underutilized. People don't buy land. Got a nice little tunnel. Oh yes, and this was just me and my cousin goofing around to, so we built a sort of poor man's tenement. Ah yes, and this is all the maps. So you can see everything stretching across. We haven't added in all the maps yet, which I definitely do need to do at some point. And we definitely need to work on expanding to include more outposts. But you can see a fair amount here, which is cool. Yes, absolutely. we have my mayoral office, which is also partially incomplete. Once again, mostly the interiors. And then right up here is supposed to be where we're going at some point to build our new fancy parliament, but I haven't gotten around to designing it. Cathedral, you know, gotta have some religious representation, of course. And once again, the interior, incomplete completely. Although I suppose I did add some stained glass windows, so it's not like it's nothing. So we have Martin Luther there and St. Paul. Because they were easy to draw, relatively speaking. Oh, and then we have Martin Luther again as a statue this time. Also did that. And these buildings, just for fun. And these are our bureaucratic buildings. Also, no interior, unoccupied. At some point, I'm supposed to move one of the offices into here. Because we have several bureaucratic departments that are supposed to be here. I've definitely considered adding map art. It takes a long time to do though. Get out of here. Over here, gonna have a library at some point. That's an incomplete bell tower that, at the rate we're going, will probably never be complete. Lore is good. There is a fair amount of lore on things. Oh yeah, I got things prepared to start doing some canal houses and never finished them. So many projects that I've started and never finished. I think this might be the only building in our capital Avent here that I haven't built, and it is quite obviously not finished. I do definitely need to light it up a little bit more. That's for sure. All the achievements? Certainly not. I definitely have a fair few of them. Yeah, so we don't have Lodestone, don't have the Furious Cocktail. That one's difficult. Oh, I haven't given gold to Piglins yet. Ride Strider with a warped fungus on a stick. Haven't done that yet, apparently. Oh, haven't done so many of these. I've definitely thrown my trident at some point. I'm surprised I haven't done that one yet. One of every... How many monsters have I not hunted yet? Oh my word. Haven't gotten that. Sticky situation. Haven't done that. Discover every biome. Nope. Oh, I'll need to do that at some point. Levitate up 50. Yep, haven't done that either. I've not bred many of the animals. Hardly any of the bee things. Haven't eaten many of the foods. I have definitely not been to the mansion. Yeah, since so much of our world got explored before things like that were added, um, then it does mean that it's a fairly decent commitment to actually find things like that. Yeah. I also never really bothered with cartographers on this world. Oh yes, this is Home Sweet Home. And of everything I've built, it's by far the most ugly, but it's extremely functional, so I guess that makes up for it. You can see sort of mapped things out, but the map doesn't quite go far enough that direction or that direction. Down here is where we have all the farms, all that good stuff. Which, let's be real, we need more farms. Semi-automatic nether wart. Automatic cactus, that's very slow. Sugarcane, that hasn't been connected to the main line yet. Wood cruncher. And this problematic mess just produces melons all day. I really need to hook this up to the main line as well. So all this gets piped into the sorting system that is also incomplete. Brings it right the way up to the main part of the base. It's extremely convenient. This rate I'm going to have to start bone mealing some of these. In fact, I probably should bone meal some of them. Oh yeah, I was planning to put bees somewhere around here. Somewhere in here. Oh yes, so all of the farms are supposed to, at some point, feed into a water system that goes under the pathway here. And then it flows up through here. And up this pipe, from where it then goes into our system up at the top of the base. And I think you can just see it from the train station as well. Oh yeah, right here. Very convenient. Yeah, let's actually bone meal some of these. Let's bone meal a whole bunch of them. But I still have absolute piles that I have yet to trade. Oh yes, food. There's our furnace array. Foods. It appears we have a bit of a food shortage. Yes, that is the composter. So we are turning all of these pumpkins into bone meal, because otherwise I won't have enough space for them. Oh, that is somewhat problematic. There we go. That should hopefully keep it from overflowing. Okay, yeah, it seems to be okay. Seems to be alright. Yes. Most of the time, I'm the only one who actually plays on here, but it does mean that there's a lot of opportunities to try and make things efficient. Most of the time, realistically, the reason I build the farms is so that way I don't have to harvest the materials by myself later. Just easier to build a single farm and just worry about it later. Because then you never run out of resources, which is nice. So we should be getting some of our cooked fish somewhere in here. Oh, I went too far. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, worst case scenario, nobody plays except you, and then it's like a single player that sometimes other people actually join in, which is kind of nice. I suppose I could always subsist off of melons. Oh, melons are garbage. That would make it difficult. Okay. So we constructed one dam. We built part of the road. Means I think now the next order of business is to build the other dam. Oh, first food. There we go. I will take it. Well, let's actually check how the bamboo stalks are doing. So when the bamboo gets too low, then this furnace breaks, which is less than ideal. Ah, good. Bamboo's harvesting nicely. Slowly, but nicely. Need to extend that farm for sure. Alright, dam time, here we come. I should have brought some emeralds. Could have used cheap black dye. the dam is over here. Yes, so here's where it's supposed to go. And this time we'll be clever and we'll make use of the terrain. Ah, thank you. Appreciate it. This is going to be a bit of a shallower, shallower dam, I think. And I think we can make it asymmetrical just for funsies. Why not? That'll match the terrain a little bit more nicely. I did not think about that part. If we're going to make it asymmetrical, we should make it a little more asymmetrical. Oh, get that out of here. I'm noticing a pattern here. Just keep moving it a little bit forward, don't I? Maybe asymmetry was not the best idea I've ever had. Go. That is, I think, a little closer to what we're going for. All right. I will probably be back, let's see, today is, well, now it's Thursday. I'll probably be back maybe Sunday, maybe Saturday, hopefully sooner. Next stream will probably be working on a game that I'm making, so hopefully that works out. We'll have to see, though. Enjoy the rest of your morning, evening, or night, whatever time it happens to be where you are, I suppose. Bye! away. I don't have time for you. I do, however, have time for these buckets. We should probably finalize the back curvature. This one was much smaller. That's for sure. Nice. Hey, there we go. Dam complete. Which means I think the last thing on the agenda would be the bridges, which is surprising. I didn't think we would make it this far. Mind you, of course, we'll have to design the outgoing canals and the sluice gates and the pump houses or whatever. Turbine houses, I suppose, would be more accurate. But all things considered, it's a lot of progress in a relatively short period of time. just go ahead and take this, do a little flyover. Our Elytra have seen better days. It's okay though. Here's the airlift. There we go. Just need to get back to another airlift or a high enough place that we could go over that mountain, I suppose. Okay, so I think I'll actually save the bridges for next time or some other time. Realistically, probably off stream. Yeah, I bridges take more inspiration and effort than dams and roads, so I think that we're gonna return this map and then close it out. I do appreciate everyone who came and watched, whether it was 10 seconds, 10 minutes, a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, whatever, you know. It does mean a lot. Yeah. As I say, I will probably be back. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Most likely, probably Saturday, Sunday, maybe, if we're lucky. Yeah, we'll have to see. And next time we will be working on my game, working title, the actual name of the game, and yeah, hopefully things will go smoothly with that. I've been writing some pseudocode and I'm excited to keep working on the puzzle. So yeah, thank you all for joining me once again. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you next time.